Hey guys, it's Mer. I'm just coming on here as I have been wanting to share my story, my pregnancy with you guys for months now, sharing my birth story, and just wanting to talk about my journey and see if I can encourage anybody. I know that I had put a poll out a few months ago and life has been a bit hectic, but I am still wanting to create those videos and still see if I can encourage somebody. I do plan on making videos a little bit more frequently. I want to kind of commit to maybe one video a month, maybe two a month. If I'm feeling ambitious, I might have more videos than that, but I just really want to connect with you guys. And I know that there was a lot of great responses as I had become vulnerable in some aspects or in some ways. And so, again, just wanting to see if I can even just encourage one person out there. So I'll share a little bit about myself. So I am from actually the Green Bay area, born and raised. And so I moved to Stevens Point, Wisconsin, when I went to UW Stevens Point. And so I went to school for 4.5 years and graduated fall of 2019 going into 2020. And so as we all know, that was a crazy year. But I graduated with social work and sociology. I practiced within social work for about a year and then decided to join staff at my church full time. So I'm an administrative assistant, help with volunteer stuff, and then I oversee our youth program. And so I kind of dabble in a lot of different areas at our church. I've loved being a part of my church here in Stevens Point. Part of the reason why John and I have chose to settle here, as my husband, his family lives in Alexandria, Minnesota, which is about a 5.5 hour drive from Stevens Point. So my husband and I, we met back in 2017, but really rekindled things in 2018 going into 2019. We dated for a year. He proposed, and then we got married about 8 months later. And then we almost made it to when we hit our 2 years is when Adelie came into the picture, when I had given birth to her. So that's a little bit about us. So with all that being said, I didn't grow up really with any type of faith background. My mom did her best in wanting me and my siblings to be able to choose that for ourselves. And so when I came to college, I had an incredible encounter with Jesus, learning more about him and that he's this father figure. And that was something that I really struggled with growing up, as my dad was in and out of the picture. And as some of you guys know, my father just recently did pass away. And so there was a lot of closure within that. It was a really sweet time with family, a really hard time as well too, witnessing something like that, as I haven't had anyone super close to me pass away. And so definitely something that I'm still grieving in my own ways. But with that being said, my relationship with the Lord has really brought me through all of these different seasons that I've experienced. And as I talk about my birth story and as I talk about postpartum, you're going to see that my faith plays a huge factor in these things. And so I share this because I want you to know that this probably would have been impossible for me to carry on my own, but it's through the love and the grace and the comfort and the peace that I've experienced through Jesus Christ that really, really, really got me through these last few months. That's continuing to carry me and my husband, and it's really just laid a foundation for us and our family. So that is what I'll share there. And then I am going to upload another video sharing with you guys a little bit about my birth story. So I wanted to kind of break these up a little bit so it's not one long video, but so that way you guys can kind of listen as you please, and it's a little bit more convenient for you. So stay tuned for my birth story.